Morning everyone. Welcome back to our maths class. Myself, Mrs. Shagufta Sheikh, is again back with our lesson number 5 multiplication part 1. In our previous video, we had seen what is multiplication and its properties and also how to solve the sum using lattice method. And now we will continue further.
In our previous part, we had seen how to do multiplication using the lattice method. We have seen multiplication of a single digit number and also a two-digit number. Now we will see multiplying a three-digit number. What does it mean? Multiplying a whole hundred by a one-digit number. For example, 4 multiplied by 100. In this, we have to multiply a whole hundred by a one-digit number. 4 multiplied by 100 is also written as 1h. In this, we have to multiply 4 multiplied by 1. 4 multiplied by 1 is how much? 4 multiplied by 1 is how much? 4. Therefore, 4 and this h we will write as it is. 4h. What does this mean? 400. We will place two zeros of 100 in front of the product. In this, we have to only multiply the number with a whole hundreds number and place two zeros in front of the product. Let's take another example. Rupees 300 were to be collected from each student for a picnic. 4 students paid on the first day. What was the total amount collected on that day? What does this mean? This means they were collecting rupees 300 from each of the students. And how many students paid on the first day? 4 students paid on the first day. Therefore, what they are asking? They wanted to know the total amount collected on that day. 4 students had paid rupees 300 each. Each of them had paid 300. So, what will be the amount? Here we will multiply 300 will get multiplied by 4. And 300 is written how? 300 is also written as 3h multiplied by 4. What answer you will get here? 3 multiplied by 4 is how much? Right, 12. And this h we will write next to 12. 1200. This means we have to write hundreds 20 in front of the product. What is the product we got here is 12. Therefore, we have to place the 2 zeros in front of the product. Remember this, while multiplying whole 100 by another number, you have to multiply 100 digit number with the another number, and you have to place the two zeros in front of the product. Let us take another example. If 40 students pay rupees 300 each, what is the total amount of fees collected? What does this mean? If 40 students pay rupees 300 each, 40 students are paying rupees 300 each. Therefore, what they are asking, what is the total amount of fees collected? If 40 students are paying 300, therefore, what will be the total amount of fees? What we will do here? 300 will get multiplied by 40. 300 multiplied by 40. How do you write 300? That is 3h and 40. Now 3 will get multiplied by 40. What is 40 multiplied by 3? 3 zeros are 0, 3 fours are 12, that is 120. Therefore, what is the answer we got here is 120. And this edge will be written here. What will be the next step? 120, and in 100 how many zeros we have? 2 zeros. We will add 2 zeros. 2 zeros we will add in front of the product. Or else you can also direct multiply 3 by 4, or 3 multiplied by 4, which is equals to 12. And how many zeros are there in question? 1, 2, 3. We can add 3 zeros in front of the product. 2 zeros of 100 and 1 zeros of 40. This method you can also do. This is another method. Now let us start with the exercise. Exercise of page number 30 of your textbook. What is the first question? 4h multiplied by 5. Now in this what we have to do? 4 multiplied by 5 is how much? 4 multiplied by 5 is how much? 4 5s are 20. Therefore 20 and h we will write as it is. What is this h for? H is for 100. Therefore 20 and 100, how many zeros we have? 2 zeros. Therefore 2 zeros in front of the product. This is our answer. 4h multiplied by 5. 4h is how much? 4 multiplied by 5 we got 20. We have written 20 here, and this h in front of the product. 20h. In 100 how many zeros we have? 2 zeros. Therefore after 20 we have added, see, after 20 we have added 200, 2 zeros of 100. Now let us see next example. 20 multiplied by 3h. Second sum of your exercise. Now what we will do here? 20 will get multiplied by 3. See, 20 multiplied by 3. What is 23 sir? It is 60. Therefore 23 multiplied by 3 is how much? 60. And this h will write in front of the product. What product we have got here is 60. 60 and this h will come down. 60h. In 100 how many zeros we have? 2 zeros. Therefore 2 zeros in front of the product. 2 zeros of 100. Therefore what answer we got here is 6000. Let us take another sum. Sum number 5. That is 35 multiplied by 200. How we will write here? 35 multiplied by 200 is also written as 2h. We will multiply 35 by 2. 35 multiplied by 2 is how much? 2 5s are 10. 0, 1 will carry here. 2 3s are 6 and this one 7. Therefore, what is the answer? 70. And this h we will write down next to the product. In next step what we will do? 70h. Therefore 70 and in 100 how many zeros are there? 2 zeros. Therefore 2 zeros we will add next to the product. Therefore our answer is 7000. Next question, sixth one. A blank box is given, multiplied by 70 is equals to 7000. Here they have given the answer and they are asking what will be the question. Now, in this 7,000, 1 0 is of 70. How many zeros are remaining here? 2 zeros. Therefore, this 2 zeros we will add here. 2 zeros. And what we will multiply? By 7. We will get again 7. 7 ones are 7. See, 7 multiplied by 1 is how much? 7. Therefore, what we will write here? 1. 100. 100 will be the answer. If still you have doubt in this sum, you can tally this. See, 100 multiplied by 70. 0 zeros are 0, 0 zeros are 0, 0 multiplied by 1, again 0. Next, 7 zeros are 0, 7 multiplied by 0 is 0, and 7 ones are 7. 0 go as it is, 0, 0, 0 plus 0, 0, and 7 as it is. See, we have got the same answer. Therefore, 100 is correct. Now, I have solved 4 sums from this exercise, and the remaining sum you will do as per your homework.
The remaining sums you will do as for your homework in your maths workbook. Kindly subscribe our channel to receive further notification. Thank you.